Hi guys, hope you have a great day. I want to finish off today's series on friendship, and I have been particularly this last week looking forward to this particular devotion. I think it has great implication and ramifications and applications for our lives. Just a quick recap on the issues of friendship. We've been looking at the chemistry that makes friendship. We've been looking at compatibility, what it means to have friends who have a willingness to counsel and sometimes to correct, friends who bring comfort, and people who are companions. We've spoken about the communication things that happen as it relates to the issue of friendship. But here's a great thought. Friends are people who are committed to one another. There is a commitment level that determines the depth of friendship. Proverbs 18:24 says this: "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Man, I love that verse. There's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. That means there is a friend. There is a friend out there who will stand with you through thick and thin, who will not judge you unfairly, who will counsel, who will correct fairly and justly. There is a friend out there who will never jack out on you and never fail you. You do know who I'm talking about. There is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, and his name obviously is Jesus. Now the disciples would have regarded Jesus as a friend, and Jesus would have regarded the disciples as friends as well. You will notice incredibly that of all the people that Jesus chose to be his friends, there were some unlikely, unsavory almost characters amongst them. And yet Jesus chose to befriend these strange characters. We have Matthew the tax collector, we have Peter the impetuous, we have Judas the betrayer. We have so many different characters within the group that he called his friends, and yet Jesus never ever jacked out on them. They jacked out on him. Peter denied him. Judas, for goodness sake, betrayed Jesus. Yet Jesus never gave up on his friends. He remained totally committed to them right through to his death and even thereafter. I love the fact that Jesus even washed Judas's feet at the Last Supper that night, knowing full well what Judas was going to do, knowing full well that Judas would give him that kiss of friendship in the garden. That was a kiss of friendship. And when he kissed the face of his friend in betrayal, Jesus knew that was going to happen. But the crazy thing is that Jesus never gave up on Judas. Judas went out, we read, and he hanged himself. But Judas, if he had repented, Jesus would have had him back again. He would not have had to do that because Jesus' commitment to his friends was enormous. In the Garden of Gethsemane, in John chapter 15, verse 14, Jesus says this to his friends. He says, "Greater love has no one than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends. I no longer call you servants, I call you friends." Guys, if you need a friend, I can recommend Jesus. Don't set yourself up for failure by trying to find some human being who will be perfect. Human beings are going to fail you. Human beings are going to let you down because they're human. Don't set yourself up for failure by thinking you'll find anybody other than Jesus who can fulfill the extent of commitment that he did for his own disciples. Jesus is a great friend to us, and we can be a great friend to him. I find that incredible, that I can be a friend of God. I love that song. But there's a song I love even better. And I'm going to close this series on friendship with this particular song. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. Won't you listen as we close this series to this most magnificent song about a friend who sticks closer than a brother. God bless you guys. You're awesome, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry friend.